Hey guys, it's Owen again, and we are at for another battle report. I didn't remember my Happy Warlord short. So, another bit of a exhibition match in the middle of summer. So I am running a recon, and that's my mission. Dylan is running Take and Hold, and we're doing a search and destroy deployment. So, Dylan made me defender, but let's run through what Dylan's running.
Sure. So I have 3 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, 3 Brutalis Dreadnoughts, and 3 Ballistus Dreadnoughts. The Brutalis all have the multi-meltas and the fists with the inbuilt storm bolters. And I don't run the frag, I run the bolters as the chest guns. The Redemptors have the macroplasma, underslung Gatlings, and again bolters. And then I have the Tech Marines throughout, and then this is Ironfather Pharos, and he's in with a unit of Big 10 heavy intercessors with 2 heavy bolters.
Quite literally March of the Ancients. That is 9 dreadnoughts. And for the bug swarm that they get to stomp, we got 2 units of 6 Von Ryan's Leapers infiltrating. Broodlord with 10 Gene Stealers. Winged Prime with melee warriors. Another brood of Gene Stealers. More Gene Stealers. An Exocrine. Another warrior with more with another Prime. Another Exocrine. Lashwhip Prime and 20 Hormagaunts. And 6 more Von Ryan's Leapers. So, roll off for first turn. I got 2.
2.
Oh, re-roll. 6.
4.
Alright, good game, Dylan.
Good luck.
I got some scout moves and then we'll come back with my objectives. Alright, hey guys, we're back. We're at the end of turn 1. So I drew Center Ground and Burden of Trust. And we're going into Dylan's Center Ground and Overwhelming Force. Ugh. Which is unfortunate because I have a couple units sitting on objectives for that Burden of Trust. But, give you a rundown of what happened. Kind of pushed out of my deployment zone. This Exocrine took some shots at a Brutalis over there, dealing minimal damage. Some Von Ryan's Leapers in a ruin. All 3 Gene Stealer units ran out and tagged some stuff. We killed a Tech Marine there in the midst and hurt the other. Did chip damage to the Dreadnoughts, and when they hit me back, there's 1 less brood and a few less Gene Stealers additionally. Killed another Tech Marine over here, so, and then yeah, just kind of pushed out. Dreadnoughts are tough. And stay tuned as we come back at the end of Iron Hands turn 1.
So it's 11-3 for you.
Okay. So, end of Iron Hands turn 1. He killed a bunch of Gene Stealers there. And from some firing, this Exocrine got deleted. So did 4 Von Ryan's Leapers. I have 2 left in that ruin. Just trust me, they're under the floor. And then I lost 9 Hormagaunts out of that unit and got a 1-inch surge move out of it. And this hero Ballistus charged in to save his comrade. The Gene Stealers managed to kill 1 Ballistus there. And then over here, this Brutalis made an awesome charge and wiped out these Von Ryan's Leapers that were trying to hold these ruins. They took some firepower to do it too, and
It was all by that Brutalis.
Yeah. Oh, it was all that Brutalis. Yeah, he did all the work there.
He shot them, then punched them.
And did mortal wounds on the charge. So, Dylan is going to keep his Center Ground and Overwhelming Force. I scored 5 for Burden of Trust. And going into my turn 2, we have Assassination and Defend Stronghold. So, it's going to have to try and kill another Tech Marine, I think. Because Farios, well, he's going to be a little hard to kill in that bodyguard unit.
He's also a tech marine.
He is a tech marine, but he's special. Yeah, stay tuned.
There's D3.
So, a little update here. I was trying to go for assassination by cheekily maneuvering this Broodlord to attack the tech marine. This Brutalis heroically intervened to prevent that pile-in, and he had to attack this Ballistus, did the 8 damage, and it exploded. So, chain of events.
Tech marine is dead.
Tech marine is dead. And
This guy takes 1. Like Brutalis takes 2. So 1.
so, a little bit of a chain
Your
reaction.
Broodlord takes 3.
Takes 3. All right. Update time. Big events that happened. This unit charged the Brutalis there and kind of bounced off him, actually. The Hormagaunts did more damage than the Prime. Over here, that Broodlord didn't get to live past their killing the one Ballistus and exploding it. Over here, I lost 2 warriors, and I killed a couple heavy intercessors. That's a pretty good melee there. This Brutalis, once he adds to it, it's going to swing heavy in Dylan's favor. I scored Center Ground and Assassination. I'm holding on to Defend Stronghold. What's your objectives there, Dylan?
I draw Beacon and Cleanse. Not necessarily the ones that I want.
All right.
Cleanse might be CP fodder.
Stay tuned. Okay, we're back. Iron Hands turn 2 was very bloody. Those warriors got picked up from some firepower between 2 Redemptor Dreadnoughts, one that was in combat, the one in combat, and some charges. There's 1 Broodlord and a Genestealer left there between all that fights. However, there is nothing left of the Prime and his Hormagaunts. He took a multi-melta to the face.
Yeah.
Over here, I lost 4 Von Ryan's Leapers to that Redemptor there. And these 6 warriors got picked up between this Brutalis and Farios and his boys. I think it was mostly the Brutalis that did the killing in melee there. So end of turn, I got some objectives to draw, but before that, I'm going to Invisible Hunter my Exocrine to pull it off the table. And then we will draw beginning of Tyranid turn 3. For Dylan's objectives, he did score Overwhelming Force. He discarded Cleanse. And he still has Center Ground and Beacon. Beacon is this Brutalis that I might be able to shut down. I'm doing a gambit here to do it. Stay tuned. I drew Attempting Target and Behind Enemy Lines. We'll see what I can pull off.
Forward position, Defend Stronghold.
All right, Twilight is going to set on this Tyranid wave. We had a little bit of retcon because I needed the Exocrine to hold that position to get Defend Stronghold. So he didn't Invisible Hunter. And then these Von Ryan's Leapers and the Broodlord Genestealer tried to come after this Redemptor to kill him. He's hanging out on 1 wound. After also some firepower from some Hive Guard showing up. So they got me the Behind Enemy Lines for those 2 units and Reconnaissance Sweep. I still have 2 Von Ryan's Leapers hiding on this building over there. It was kind of a stalemate of a combat. This Redemptor on 1 wound didn't kill anything in return. Dylan's secondaries, he's got Defend Stronghold and Forward Position. He's also still in a very strong position with 6 dreadnoughts left. I can count. And yeah, stay tuned. This is Iron Hands turn 3. All right, we're back. End of Iron Hands turn 3. So Dylan he claimed center ground. He's working on forward position and defend stronghold. He needs to hold that other objective over there in no man's. What went down? Some positioning. However, these heavy intercessors killed 2 out of the 3 Hive Guard, leaving just a little bit of target practice for the Brutalis to finish them off. Over here, Dylan tried to shoot up the Broodlord Gene Stealer in the shooting phase, killed the Gene Stealer. Then he charged the Von Ryan's Leapers, and killing 1 in the charge and doing some mortal wounds to the Broodlord in the charge. And then picking up the other Von Ryan Leaper in combat. And then the Broodlord got to counter offensive, killing the 1 wound Redemptor, which what was it called? Vengeful Animus? Auto-exploded the Redemptor to kill the Broodlord on 1 wound. Doing a little bit of damage to his brother Brutalis over there, and which he just kind of backstepped onto his home objective to defend it. So we are rolling in. I have like 2 units left on the board. My objectives this round are engage on all fronts, not going to happen, and bring it down. Come on. I've been killing. Yeah, I wish I got that a little bit sooner with all the dreadnoughts I've been trying to kill. So we might step this up a little bit, and we'll see you back soon. Turn 4 was quick. This Exocrine whiffed its shots into that Redemptor, made a charge, did some crushing impact damage. The Redemptor is now on 2 wounds, and it killed a Von Ryan Leaper in return. I'm discarding engage on all fronts. Dylan drew, so he scored defend stronghold, and he drew outflank and behind enemy lines. Iron Hands turn 4. All right, end of Iron Hands turn 4. So Dylan ran this ballistas off the center objective from over there, and some firepower shot the Exocrine between a trio, Redemptor, Ballistas, and Brutalis. Brought it down to 3 wounds remaining, and then it had 1 wound remaining after a crushing impact charge from the Ballistas. And then Ballistas finished it off with a crushing impact, actually. That's what it was. Apologies. And then the Redemptor finished off that 1 Von Ryan Leaper and just towed onto that objective. But he's still battle shook, so Dylan's going to have to shake that off to try and score some primary later on and forward position. My turn 5, I drew Cleanse and Overwhelming Force. It's not going to matter. I have nothing to score for primary anymore. Dylan drew
Secure No Man's Land and Display of Might.
Which, turn 5, he is solidly getting. We're going to do a bit of calculation in Iron Hands turn 5 and come back and give you the wrap-up. All right. There you have it, folks. Dylan got a major boost with, I don't think he even needed it, but up 30 points in Battle Round 5. There are too many dreadnoughts left for my liking. But that was a solid game. And that's with painted bonus, 95 to 58. Good game, Dylan.
Game on.
And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a really fun match to play. It was definitely a bit of a scissors to rock. We didn't know what each other was really going to bring, so it was like, hey, let's try out these lists, and I know for the future, avoid the March of the Ancients.
This is a good example of how you're going to have to play your game. Take what you learn from this, and if you go into Knights or any other kind of heavy armored list, whether it's tanks, this is a bit different because a lot of the guys can fight in the league.
Oh yeah.
yeah, this is what you got to watch out for knights, heavy dreadnoughts, even tanks to a certain extent. We don't have any custom players in our group, but yeah. Cool. Later.
See you next one.